Few dared speak the name the weeping hedge, and those who did spoke of vanishing paths and brambles that bled. Yet that was where Lyrian Vane was headed, her cloak torn, boots caked with soil, and a satchel of pilfered scrolls at her side. The maps had all but rotted, the ink faded, but one word remained clear: Igrax. Thornwick had long whispered about the vault sealed deep beneath the forest, an underground tomb hidden by centuries of vines and shadow. It was said to be the resting place of a tyrant sorcerer who once ruled through flame and fear. Igrax the Unrooted, whose death was as mysterious as his reign. No one who sought the vault ever returned. But Lyrian wasn't like the others. She had stolen keys from kings, cracked codes on cursed tablets, and scaled towers blindfolded for fun. Still, even she hesitated at the sight of the weeping hedge, a snarled wall of vines taller than a castle gate, the thorns slick with something darker than dew. She was not alone. In Thornwick, an old man had found her at the inn, Brother Kalen, wild-eyed and wrapped in robes stitched with warding symbols. He had once been a scribe of the Order of Still Flame and claimed he had walked the outer chambers of the vault decades ago. "It remembers," he warned her in a low, cracking voice. "It waits." Igrax's soul was never burned. They buried it with him, and fed the hedge with blood. Lyrian had dismissed it as mad talk. But now, as the vines parted with unnatural ease, forming a path just wide enough for her passage, she remembered his words. Inside, the forest swallowed light. The path twisted through clawing briars and roots that pulsed like veins. Her compass spun wildly. Whispers came from the shadows, and once she swore she saw eyes watching. Not animal, not human, but something old. After hours, or days, time grew strange here. She found it. The vault of Igrax was no tomb. It was a temple buried in the earth, its entrance choked in roses black as coal, each petal tipped with crimson. A gate of iron vines twisted open at her touch, and cold air exhaled from the dark. Torches lit by themselves. The walls inside bore frescoes of a man with a crown of thorns and fire in his eyes. Igrax, rising above cities reduced to ash. In every image the same phrase carved beneath: "He will return through root and flame." Lyrian descended past bones, traps long since rusted, and shrines where thorns grew from the stone itself. At the heart of the vault she found a sealed chamber wrapped in enchanted bramble. It pulsed when she stepped close. From within something knocked. Not once, but twice. She should have run. But treasure has its own kind of gravity. She set to work unraveling the seal, whispering stolen incantations, pouring powdered silver into ancient grooves. As the vines retracted with a hiss, the door fell open to reveal not a corpse, not a treasure, but a stone cradle holding a man who breathed, pale, still, with lips stitched shut and eyes like flickering embers. His body was bound in roots that grew from his own chest, pulsing to a rhythm that was not his own. He took a step closer. He opened his eyes,